What time is it? What time is it? It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m.
Welcome, guys, to the Two Awkward Millennials podcast. I am joined by my partner and argumentative dancer, Hendrix.
Help, please. Somebody, anybody, help, please.
All right, and I am KC, and the place to be, and that place is the 2 a.m. podcast each and every week, bringing you an awkward take on pop culture, life, love, and the millennial experience. What the fuck is up, guys?
I'm tired of this goddamn house. I swear to God. I swear to
You tired of the
God.
house? You ready to go? Like, what? What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess when something is taken away from you, you kind of get in a different mind frame. So yeah, I kind of miss work actually. To be honest about it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Kind of.
I can see that. I mean, I don't know if I miss work necessarily. I don't know. It's not that I don't miss work, because I mean, work obviously gets me out the house every day. Like, I'm not doing anything. I mean, you're not doing anything right now. But I really am more introverted. Like, I am actually, I realized today that I'm an ambivert. If I'm saying that wrong, right, or whatever.
The fuck is that?
It is pretty much a combination of both. Let me see, because I reposted it on Facebook. But it's pretty much like a combination of an introvert and an extrovert, but you're more introverted, if that makes any sense. So I guess it's not a complete combination. Whatever. But pretty much, it's not as bad. Like, I know people are going fucking crazy, like, being in a house, but I'm not the most social person anyway. So it's not, like, killing me like it's killing a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, to just be in the fucking house, I suppose. Like, I'm kind of...
Yeah, it's not killing me. It's not killing me per se. It's just that, you built this daily routine. So you kind of go off of your daily routine. And yeah, I don't have a daily routine anymore. I just eat and sleep and play video games.
That's
like,
it? Man,
this is the life that I wanted when I wanted it. But, like, it's not necessarily what I wanted, though. I mean, I've been cleaning my ass off though too. Definitely doing some spring cleaning, but yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, I pretty much clean up regularly, so I haven't had that experience too much for the most part. But I mean, it is what it is. I took like a nice bath the other day and like some Epsom salt and like listened to my music and sang my R&B. Like, that was soothing. But honestly, I haven't been off work as long as a lot of people have. So it's really just today been a week. So I'm not going crazy. I know some people are like stuck at home. Well, let me not say stuck at home with your kids, because they're your kids. But some people are like with their kids or with people that they don't like. And I will say that makes a completely different kind of scenario, because I'm not stuck at home with people I don't like. I live by myself. Only person I really see, I do see, I can go around the corner and see my parents. My best friend lives down the street. I've been seeing her regularly, and I see my dude regularly. But besides that, I don't really see nobody else. I am in the house for the most part. Like today, I went to go see my friend and my parents. But yesterday, I didn't leave the house at all. I am social distancing for the most part. So it's not too bad. I don't know. Maybe holler at me a week from now, and I might have cabin fever. I don't know. But it's literally nothing to do. So it's different if you like, oh, I'm stuck in the house. Like, it's just nowhere to go. Like, I guess you can like walk around, like, I don't know, Walmart for fun. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely walking around. Definitely. Definitely got to walk through the neighborhood and shit.
Like, oh,
I mean, it was. Yeah, kind of get some fresh air and shit. Yeah, I know we went on curfew Monday night at like 12, and I think I got home at like 11:55 or some shit like that. So, yeah, I beat it. I didn't want to be quarantined for more than I had to be quarantined and shit like that. But yeah, I beat it back and it was creepy. Just driving with nobody out there, like that's kind of scary. And we're one of the few people who actually have like a full lockdown. So, you know, no barbershops, no nail salons, you know, no restaurants for the most part.
It took way longer for them to close
just out here
than I expected. Like, I expected that to happen a little sooner.
It should have, but as we can see, yeah, niggas trying to open shit up by Easter and shit. I don't foresee that happening at all. I mean, I can see it happening, but I can see it happening, but it shouldn't, because I know of 5 people who died in the last 24 hours. So
yeah, honestly, I know an alarming amount of people who has been diagnosed, or people who have it, or people who have died from it. Like one of my coworkers has it. He got diagnosed, was in the hospital, all of that jazz, with a fever, back pains, or whatever, and he's only 26 years old. And some other
like half our police force has it, well. So that's kind of wild.
Yeah, so it's just crazy. Like today, I literally was like super emotional because I was thinking about my dad, and like he's still working, and I was just like really freaked out and emotional about that. But you know, I'm trying my very, very best. I'm just trying to be positive in this whole situation. It's really crazy, but here we are, you know. I mean, we got to make the best of a bad situation and just, like, you know, keep everybody in your prayers and check on people and social distance and stay your ass out the streets. For whatever reason, Detroit has been extremely hard-headed with that. I've seen them actually having to pass out tickets for people hanging out in the damn streets like they crazy. But, I mean, if it takes a ticket and a misdemeanor to get you motherfuckers to stop congregating in parks and shit, then I say hand them bitches out, period. Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, to give you an idea of how everything is going for me, I got holy oil put on me earlier, so just any indication of how. A very religious person in the nearby vicinity. I got holy oil right on my head. I definitely said some off the wall shit, and I guess that was my punishment. I didn't melt, so that's a good thing.
And I'm surprised that you didn't melt.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so for those that don't know, we are on lockdown. So this is our first episode remotely. So there might be some little issues. So bear with us. We're new to this. We're used to just being next to each other and looking at each other and making smart ass comments. So we're not able to do that. So this feels a little different, honestly.
It does. It really feels
like I can't see you right now.
But this is like my everyday then.
Now tell everybody that.
Whatever.
So what have you been like binge watching? What's on your watch list? You know, we ain't got shit but time. So what you been watching?
I watched not the entire series, but I watched season 1 and season 2 of Altered Carbon. That's what I watched. I finished both seasons of that, and I am now starting season 2 of All American. I'm episode 3 or episode 4. I can't remember. Because I watched season 1 when it came out a while back. Well, on Netflix. I don't watch it to come on TV. But I watched it on Netflix or whatever, and I'm watching season 2 like everybody else. I really want to get back into Elite. I know my best friend is watching it, and she was saying it was good. And I didn't watch it because it's not subtitled, but it's like one of them bad. Actually, it's not the worst voiceover. I've watched some shows on Netflix with worse voiceovers than that, but sometimes the little voiceovers irritate me and put me back into like those old karate movies and shit with the bad voiceovers. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this shit, but I mean, I'm dealing, I suppose.
Yeah, I definitely. I watched Alter Carbon both seasons.
How did you feel about it? You liked it?
Yeah, you know, his sister was a cunt. I can't say that.
She was
Their
definitely a
relationship
cunt.
was really
Spoiler
weird.
alert. I think you're supposed to say that before you start talking about stuff.
No, I just said that his sister was a cunt. That's all.
She
And
was.
they had a weird
But no,
relationship.
if you don't watch it, you wouldn't know that though. You ain't gonna be
Watch
like, oh,
it,
this bitch is a
motherfucker. You
cunt.
ain't got shit else to do. You at home. Watch it.
Child, I don't know.
Just
It was
watch
good,
the
though.
shit.
It's where if you like dark shows, because it definitely is dark. I definitely discovered in this whole little shutdown thing that I am way better off watching TV on my phone, because if I watch TV on TV,
You go to sleep.
I get distracted with my phone. So if I watch it on my phone, I can't do nothing else with my phone. So I get a lot more done a lot faster if I watch stuff on my phone, which I discovered today. Because I had like 2 episodes of Alter Carbon. It was taking me like a week to watch them. And I just like watched them on my phone today, and I got through it. I'm just like, damn, that was so much faster. I would have been pausing it and Googling and coloring in my coloring app and all of this other stuff like that. But I was just like, I couldn't do nothing because I was watching it on my phone. So that is a nice pro tip if you want to watch stuff even faster, or if you get distracted from TV like me. Like, I don't watch a whole lot of TV. Like, I have to literally be like on some real chill shit to get through stuff, or it has to be a really, really good show. Stuff that's a little bit more slower, taking me a little bit longer to get through. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
Quick question. When was the last time you went to the grocery store?
I've actually been going to the grocery store way more than I like to admit. I went 2 days ago.
Oh, so you got it. Okay, cool.
I went to Aldi. I got what,
Oh, yeah, you
nigga?
definitely got it.
I went to Aldi and I went to Myers. Nigga, what? This is why you can't deal with niggas. I swear to God on everything I love. I just don't like black people. What the fuck you trying to say, nigga?
Nothing.
Alright,
Yeah,
bro.
so when I got the boot Friday, I got laid off Friday.
From work. I'm about to say, yo, bitch, I fucking with you.
When they told me I was non-essential now, even though I was essential when I didn't need to be essential, when they told me I was non-essential, I went to the gas station and I just realized how much niggas like really are not following the social distancing shit. You had niggas in there playing lottery, you know, they playing with they got like a little coin master machine and shit. Like, niggas just like congregated and shit. And I'm just there screaming in my head, like, get the fuck away from me. Please get away from me.
I'm supposed to let like 5 people in the store, or 10 or some shit.
It was about 7, but they were like all in the same area. And I just wanted to get my stuff and go home.
Yeah, see, when I go to the store and I see somebody walking down the aisle, I'll literally just come back. I'll just stay. I'll leave out that aisle and come back later. Like, I'm absolutely not going to stay the fuck away from me. I'm sorry. I am social distancing away from every motherfucking body. I don't care if you got a sniffle, a cough, a sneeze, a untied shoe, bitch. I don't know what's causing it. So I'm not coming near you, period. Like I told you, I literally haven't seen, outside of my own fucking reflection, I've seen 4 other people. So
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
And I haven't seen
We'll talk about the other
week. Like, I haven't seen them in like, well, besides today, I did go see them today, but before that, I hadn't seen them in like 4 or 5 days. So I really hadn't seen nobody but Nicole and my nigga, and that's all I had. I'm sorry, absolutely not.
Damn, niggas getting shout outs now. Congratulations.
So my hey girl, shout out to you too, sis. The fuck? I can shout out everybody. This nigga here is wilding out.
I mean, while I was waiting on you, I did have 4 shots while I was waiting on you, but
you had you're drinking.
I'm 4 shots.
All right,
I don't have shit else to do.
2 a.m. podcast. We will check y'all out next week. Nigga. Absolutely not. I refuse.
I mean, getting into sick sad world is kind of redundant because
The whole
everything
world
is
is
sick and sad.
What else
Like
fucked up is
everything is
going
sick and
on?
sad.
Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian
My
talking
nigga, I
on
did
the
not
internet.
pay that no attention.
We're grasping at straws here.
No attention at all.
They're
Like I
arguing
have no
over
idea
old
what
Kanye West video.
I have no idea what any of that is.
They was arguing over that same
No
fucking
idea.
video that Kanye West did. Was that on what album was that? That wasn't yet. Was it YouTube?
I think that might have been Life of Pablo.
Oh yeah. When did Jesus come out? Shit. I don't know. I don't remember the last few albums.
Right before that. Definitely don't remember the last album.
Oh, that was the Jesus is Lord. I mean, King.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up. No, I'm just saying. All right. Yes. Okay. So, what actually is going on in this very sick and very sad world, Hendrix?
Niggas is sick. Niggas is sad, bro.
And the world is ending. And that's the conclusion of this segment.
Look, it's crazy that my little theory is correct, and I definitely don't want it to be correct at all.
What's your theory?
I'm kind of mad. I said this whole thing was population control. No, it was insider trading with a side of population control. And now it's kind of like the opposite. It's kind of the opposite. It's population control with a side of insider trading. And it's nasty. Like, I don't understand why more states are not shut down. I don't understand why
I guess I can see that.
people are just out here living like shit not going on. I understand that you want, you don't want people to tell you what to do, but at the same time, like, they kind of know what the fuck they talking about. If you listen to the smart people.
Like, people have to have something fucked up to happen to them before they're like, you know what, maybe I should stop being a fucking dumbass. Like, it has to be something dramatic for niggas to act right. And that's the fucked up thing about all of this is that niggas can't, like, just, like, you can't tell them. They have to learn from experience. And that's unfortunate, because I've seen a lot of articles today that was saying that weed is spreading in Michigan. Well, specifically it said Detroit. I don't live there. It's spreading at an alarming rate.
Nigga, you still in Wayne County. Shut up.
I am not in Wayne County, my nigga. I'm in Macomb County. You can suck my dick. Period, fool. I don't live there.
Well, fuck you then. Nigga.
Yeah, nigga, your ass in Wayne County, okay? Gonna get got. And that's just
I'm in our crib.
Are you social distancing from everyone?
Yeah, they said don't go outside. Man, like, what the
Well,
fuck?
except for people you live with, obviously.
Like, I'm not going outside, bro. Simple as that.
What about the host? I mean, what about your girl and the host?
I'm not going outside, man. What about that? Don't you?
So
I don't want to go. Okay.
So you're ignoring everything.
We'll talk about this. We'll talk about that later. We'll get to that later. Okay.
Yeah, because
But
I'm
yeah,
ready to
I'm in
fuck
the
some
crib,
shit
bro.
up. Not today. Not today. Segment.
Okay. Okay.
I can't wait to hear about this. I'm ready to start the segment.
Nah, I mean, it's just, sick sad world is kind of redundant because everybody's sick and sad. I know you said you had a question that you want to ask me, so we can get into mine and millennial.
Oh, dumbass nigga at Rouge Park. Okay. Anyways, the question I wanted to ask you.
Get off of Facebook, bro.
I am on Facebook. My bad, shawty. All right. Anyways, the question I have for you is, Hendrix, what do you think about posting pictures of people that you're dating or or your significant other on social media? Would you do it? Should you do it? And why not? And what
Wait,
are
you
the
said
rules or
what?
stipulations on that?
Posting people on your social media. I mean, it's a slippery slope because anything you post on social media is up for everybody's criticism. So,
That's a cop out that niggas use. But continue.
no. What I'm saying is, even if you post it, you know, you might not be in like, the line of fire, but niggas is coming to you with hate for your significant other or whoever you posted.
I mean,
So,
but that's your
yeah.
dumb ass for entertaining it, though. Okay, this is the thing. I'm not for it or against it. I think that you have to do whatever, you want to do. But I do think that... How can I word this without being biased? I just think that it's rules. It's a way to go about everything. Let me just say that. And I think I see the memes and shit that go around so often, like, oh, your relationship shouldn't be. Wait, no, I don't know how it goes. It's some old fuckboy shit. It's one of those like your relationship should be private or something like that. I feel like that's for people who have whole harems of bitches and they don't want to say that they fuck with you because then all the rest of they hoes gonna feel some kind of way. And if I announce to the world that you my bitch, or I'm sorry, that's derogatory. If I announce to the rest of the world that you my girl, now I have to deal with not being able to get no more hoes, even though that's inaccurate because bitches love unavailable men.
I was about to say, like 9 times out of 10, that just make your stock go up, anyways.
Yeah, it
From what
does.
I've experienced.
But I think it's just like the lie, like you know what I'm saying, like because niggas be living whole double lives. So if you just like like I'm single, and everybody you single, you sliding in DMs, you fucking with bitches, you doing all of this, and they don't know. But until you post your girl, because I honestly say that shit every fucking year. I'm like, on like Valentine's Day, I'm like, it's a lot of y'all boyfriends been in my inbox. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't know you had a bitch, but that's the reality of the situation. Like, a lot of y'all motherfucking boyfriends be in my inbox. Like, so when you think about it like that,
Valentine's
it's
Day
just
is
like,
funny.
no, nigga, seriously, Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, it's like, oh, so you are fucking your baby mama.
Like, damn, baby.
Cool.
You was just
Those
talking
gifts
to me,
wasn't
my
just from
nigga.
the
You got
kids.
roses?
They from you too, daddy. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's the days I always catch niggas up. Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. When it's this like, oh my babe, my honey sweet bunches of oats or whatever the fuck, and it's like, oh, so you is fucking your baby mama? Like, what? Like shit like that be crazy as hell, man. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
My nigga, wait, what are you on, bro?
me,
Yes, nigga, what is you on?
I'm not on shit except for the fact that I don't know. I contact is irritating my eye. I had to take them out. But that's about it. I'm chilling. I actually haven't drank.
No, you're not. You are not chilling, nigga.
I really am chilling. I'm chilling hard as shit.
Nah.
But
You
anyways,
went to the depths.
What really made me ask this question is because, no, pause for real. What really made me ask this question is because, man, how do I word this without making anybody feel shaded?
I mean, but what if I'm a nigga that don't like to take pictures in general? Like, how do you go about it like that?
Who the fuck don't like taking pictures? Unless you got something to hide. I'm sure I'm sure a nigga would be, you know what I'm saying, don't want to take a picture if he trying to hide you. And I think, and like, this is the thing, and I talked to my best friend that's married about this, because she was saying, like, her husband don't care if I post him or if I don't post him. Like, he was like, he don't care if I post him or I don't post him, you know what I'm saying, which makes perfectly fucking good sense. But she was just like, at the end of the day, though, everyone knows I'm married. And that's the thing. I believe that if you go on my social media, you don't know if I like girls, boys, dogs, cats, if I'm single, if I'm in a relationship, because I literally post just whatever the fuck I want to post. Like, it don't have shit to do with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just
I
repost
mean, but all of that is true though.
anything I think is funny. Shut the fuck up. Anything I think is funny, I repost, right? So, in case, I, yeah, motherfucker. Anyways, oh my god, I posted whatever I want to post. So you're not gonna know my relationship status from being on my page. You know what I mean? And like my best friend was saying with her husband, she was just like, I post, but he not gonna trip if I post him, or he not trip if I don't post him. But she was like, the whole point of the whole thing, like those little memes and shit, it's not about your relationship being a secret. Like, I feel like it's levels. In my opinion, I feel like, yes, people shouldn't know the inner workings of your relationship. Like, nobody should be able to be like, oh, these niggas, you know the stereotypical shit. Like, oh, I hate that nigga Ray, fuck him, he ain't never seen his kids again. To that's my bae and my boo. I don't think that you should have the in whatever, like the innermost intimate details of your relationship on social media. But I feel like people should at least know, like, I'm in a relationship and I'm in a relationship with them. You know what I mean? Like, not so much saying, not so much. So I don't think you should post every time y'all do something, or every time, like, y'all ain't gotta be extra like that. If you want to be cool, unless you want them off and on relationships, then say that shit, because we don't care. But if no, I'm serious. Like, I'm saying, but I don't think that you should post like intimate details. If it's just like, okay, we're together, everybody know we together, and that's it. Like, you can identify, like, oh, that's so and so nigga. Oh, that's his girl. Like, da 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 da. That's cool. But you don't know what the fuck is going on with our relationship. Like, I would say that that's ideal. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that. Sorry, you should be keeping your mate a secret. Like, I don't want to be in no secret relationship. Don't hide me. Like, the fuck? I look like Boo Boo the fucking fool? Because you're only hiding me so you can get closer to somebody else. In my opinion, that's how I would think about it. Like,
that's not true.
I could be wrong. What do you think? Like, give me a justifiable reason for somebody not knowing that you in a relationship at all. And don't give me this none of their business type shit.
Cause I don't know the fucking know.
You said what? Huh? Nigga?
I mean, not even that. It's just some people are not that type of person. Like, you know, you go through things and you can't really. I don't have an issue with it. Like, if somebody want to post, anybody can post me. There's pictures of me out here all over the place. But yeah, you have no. My nigga, calm down. You don't.
Got on my hip.
You don't have any control over what somebody is doing, but yeah, like if it's something that you really pride yourself into, or if it's something that your mate really has an issue with, then yeah, you might have to compromise and do some shit, because that's just how it is. So you might not like.
You don't have to post a lot either. Like, I don't even post a lot on social media. Like, half the stuff I don't. First of all, I use Facebook more than anything else. More than Snap, more than Instagram for sure. I use Instagram probably least. And more than all the other shit. But half the shit I post on Facebook is memes and shit. Like, reposts. So I don't post a lot of, like, take my personal time and type out a message or post a picture. Like, that's very rare. So I don't even think it will be an often thing, but I don't think it's any. I would feel some kind of way if somebody I knew, I guess, like, I don't know, I guess my nigga, rather. If my nigga felt like I don't want nobody to know we together. Because then it's like, the fuck I look like? You ashamed?
Yeah, that is definitely something.
Or you trying to, like,
that you have to do
to protect somebody else's feelings or some other agenda with some other bitch. Like, that's immediately what my mind would go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something that you definitely have to go through with your mate. Like, if your mate feels like you're not posting them enough, post them. I mean, like, you just have to make sure that you posting them.
Like I said, people, like, it don't even have to be a picture. it just be like, I don't know, a status. Me and my girl, I don't know. I really don't know the way you do it, but I just feel like it shouldn't be a dirty little secret for sure. Like, it shouldn't be something that you just hiding or nobody knows about. Like, that shit's ghetto. It's just fucking ghetto. And I ain't doing it. That's just something that I wouldn't do. But you, as you get older, your expectations and the things that you allow changes tremendously. So the things that I tolerated or was willing to deal with in my early 20s or my late teens is definitely not happening at knocking at 30's doorstep. You have certain expectations. You know, you're not really. Well, I'm sure people that age was dating to marry because my best friend definitely got married. I think it was 25, 26. But it wasn't as common, especially for us regular people that wasn't blessed to meet the love of our lives in college or some shit. So I think the stakes are a little different nowadays than they were back then. But yeah, I'm just not about to play with. I'm not about to play with nobody. Listen, because I was thinking about, like, I had took a picture
Okay.
with my little boo thing, and I was thinking about posting, and I was just like, damn, I don't know if I should post it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, which is what really made me think of this. Like,
wait, so you on bullshit?
Wait. What you talking about?
So you on bullshit? No, you said you ain't want to post it. Why?
Personal, it ain't shit out here for me. Not for my own personal shit. I'm talking about for him. Like, I don't want to blow his spot up. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, well, I don't even post that.
First off, women don't care about that shit anyways. So let's just knock that out. Like, nobody cares about blowing nobody's spots up.
See, I'm not the average bitch. And as soon as you niggas realize that, oh, like, shit, Millie rock on that. Bitch. I'm not the average bitch. So as soon as you niggas wake up and realize that, the better off y'all will be. I'm just saying. Period. Who? Okay?
I'm sleepy.
Realize that, the better off you'll be. But yeah, I'm not the average bitch. So yes, that's the thing I thought about. I'm like, but I also had to realize that would put me back in the mindset of a bird. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, why you fucking with somebody you thinking they halfway fuck with you? You can't have bird-like thoughts. Oh, you can't have bird-like thoughts. Like, but immediately, because you think about how niggas are, and it's the thing, if you meet a whole bunch of trash-ass niggas or goofy-ass niggas or anything like that, even if you do, like, it's at least at first, if you meet somebody that's actually genuine or really fuck with you, you won't even want to believe it. And that's not even, honestly, that's not even
right.
just, that's not even just women. You know what I mean? I mean, that's men too. If you only dealt with people on bullshit, when you find someone genuine, it'll feel too good to be true. It'll feel disingenuous, disingenuine or whatever. So I just say, like, you just gotta really think about that type of shit for sure. When you think about what's happened to you in your past that made you feel like you didn't deserve better. You know what I mean? Like, you have to. And then adjust.
I mean, but you shouldn't let your past kind of like dictate what's going on. Now, I mean, it should influence it.
I'm saying you have to think about why you like that and adjust it. Like, you know what? Damn, I'm holding this person responsible for the errors of other people. And that's fucked up and I shouldn't do that. And you got to move through that as if it's the dumbest shit ever, because you have to get the fuck out of that habit. You know what I mean? And I think it's a very human thing. It's a very innate thing, I believe. But you have to notice it first. You definitely have to notice it first, because you'll get caught in a continuous thing of bird-like behavior. You be birding on through this bitch, and you don't need to do that. Don't do that. For sure. This nigga here.
So that was actually a pretty good conversation, even though that's not the main topic for this week.
It's definitely not the topic.
Kudos to you for asking that question.
Yeah, shout out to me.
Even though that's not the main topic.
All right.
So what's the main topic, Casey?
All right. So this week, guys, let me remember. Okay, so this week we're talking about how all you always had to clap. No, I'm just playing. Okay, we're talking about. Sorry. Oh my god.
I ain't heard about that in a minute, bro. That's crazy.
You said what?
The clap on. I haven't heard about the clap on in a minute, bro.
And it's crazy, to be honest, I don't even know what it is. I just be hearing niggas say it all the time.
Gotta read it,
this
nigga.
week, shut up. Okay, this week we are going to discuss dating while on lockdown or dating while quarantined. And then I also want to add a little twist to that and talk about our experiences. Like, I guess this also has a lot to do with quarantine too, because we're going to talk about people's feelings of continued access to you. I mean, that plays a part in and out of quarantine, obviously, because I think that that's a thing, probably for both men and women, honestly. And so I kind of want to touch on that, continue people's feelings of continued access, because it's definitely showed itself in my life recently, and I thought it was some baby back bullshit. But I want to discuss and see if this is normal. I'm pretty sure that it's normal, but we're going to discuss and break this down with Hendrix, and hopefully eventually some opinions from you guys, and explore this topic further. So, Hendrix, how is dating during this
I mean, I think
time? Like, how is that going for you? What is the pros and cons? How has it affected your relationships with people and your ability to connect with women? Like, what is going on with that aspect of your life?
Well, I think everybody's excuse of I'm busy is out the window completely, because ain't nobody got shit to do. We all at home. So you can't say, theoretically, you can't say you busy or you doing something or, you at work or, I mean, I guess you can get off the I'm sleep, but yeah, after a while, my nigga, you have to wake up. So I think exactly. I think the access part of it is definitely something that, you just got full access to people now. Like, so people will text you all day. People will FaceTime you all day. People will call you all day. Like, I know social media, niggas just like talking for real. People are like getting into arguments and shit because all everybody has is time now. So with everybody having time, it's a lot of idle time is the devil's playground, man. So niggas just got time and they wildin' out here. Like, niggas just, people expect you to like leave your house and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, you should come see me and shit like that. Like, bro, no. Like I said about the grocery store earlier, like,
Just
I'm
wear
not
a
risking
mask.
life.
No,
My nigga, that don't do nothing.
that's not love.
Self-love is the best love, my nigga. Fuck out of here.
All right, Ari.
No, but I do feel like it's this time right here is way more communicative. Like, you don't have anything to do but talk to. See, I was just gonna be stupid by myself.
Sorry, I ran down that rabbit hole.
But yeah, I really do think now is the time to get to know your mate or get to know your prospects, and you don't have anything to do but converse. You don't have anything to do but to communicate with people, whether that's verbally, visually, whatever. Like, so this time now is like really trying for a lot of people. And if you so happen to be like stuck. Well, I don't want to say stuck. If you so happen to be on lockdown with someone, my prayers are up to you because that's a real big feat, man. Just to not be able
Is
to
it?
go anywhere, ooh, I want to get
But see,
some
that's the
fresh
thing. I
air,
don't
but
think
you
I don't
can't.
think that most people are not going anywhere. I feel like most people are leaving.
Well, most responsible people,
Sometime. Huh?
most responsible people.
Well, because like
So
I
I just think it's.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, are you making that trip? Like during this hour, are you making that trip? Are you risking that ticket? Or you know what I'm saying? Are you risking that virus? Like, are you really
Well,
trying to do that? You
technically,
trying to go that route?
the ticket is only if you have. I think it's free to see your loved ones, and nigga, I'm a loved one.
Okay.
That's that's one of the exceptions. Fuck off, nigga, because I'm really actually tired of your shit already.
So not only are you getting a ticket, you going to jail too because you just lying. Like,
How?
love on my ass.
You a hater. I mean, I have been scurrying on down the street to see my best friend Nicole. I have been scurrying around the corner to see my parents. But that's pretty much it. I mean, because ain't nothing to do but go to the store and stay at home. Like I said yesterday, I didn't leave the house at all. And I haven't really been nowhere besides
I
my
mean,
house
but
and the dog
it's
park.
really. I mean, it depends on whether or not you shacked up or not. Like, if you shacked up, then yeah, a lot of this doesn't apply to you because you got your person there. If you're not shacked up, then yeah, you're gonna have to, make some adjustments. You're gonna have to be
Well, I mean, so
available.
what
You're
is
gonna
the
have to
average
talk.
person? What is the average person doing, shacked up or not? Like you're saying that you're not seeing the person or persons you're dating right now. I'm sorry. I hope that don't get you in trouble. That persons.
Continue.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm saying. So you're not seeing the person or persons you're dating right
No,
now? No. So what are y'all just doing?
no, I'm
Like
not.
FaceTiming?
FaceTime, text, calls, whatever. Like, yeah, it's too. Like, This is way too serious to be fucking around on some trying to fuck around and shit. Like, no. Like that trip might be your last trip, my nigga. Like, so it might be worth it to you, but nah, I'ma chill because I'm trying to make it through this whole little ordeal.
Hell no.
You said
Okay,
what?
well, no. Huh? What?
What you say?
I ain't say nothing. Okay, so I think that you have to do what's best for you. Like obviously, if you're cohabitating, you can't get away from your mate, and y'all are quarantined together. Um, but shit, even I was at my parents' house, and my dad was like, "I gotta get the fuck out of here." And so he went to go see his sister. And my daddy's trying, man. But yeah, so he went to go see his motherfucker. He got the fuck on. He said, "I gotta go. I've been here for with your ass all the past 3 or 4 days." But like, no, in all seriousness, like, I think that it definitely is a test to your relationship, right? Because this is the thing. A lot of people, you can date somebody and you can really care about them and you can fall in love with them and all these great romantic nuanced things. But in reality, I think that a lot of people don't realize that they don't necessarily like their mate. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you really think about it, and they're like, damn, do I like this motherfucker as a person? And you think about like, no, not really. I really don't. So of course you can spend hours and days or weeks with your mate or whatever, or however long it seems unbearable. I know people are saying like, oh, pray for me, I'm stuck in the house with so and so, or da 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 da. Like, I don't share that same sentiment. I have seen my boo every day. Not straight through, but most of the time. So I don't, and I require a certain amount of attention. So I don't know if I'll be able to be on this Hendrix special that he got going on with you guys. This diet of text and calls. So I don't know if I could personally subscribe to that. But
My nigga, why I gotta be my special? What the fuck is? What are you talking
that's
about?
your special, nigga. I don't know if I should subscribe to that, but if that is working for you guys, more power to you queens. Bless up. But absolutely the fuck not. I mean, yes, communication is great. It is great. Yes, I can text and call and FaceTime. And I also think that it is different based off where you are in your relationship. Like, too. So if I was at the point where I was just talking to somebody or very casually dating them, then no, I don't think I would see them as often for sure. Or at all, maybe. I'll be able to be like, haha, nigga, stay old sick ass over there. But that's not the case. So absolutely not.
I think my thing is that for whatever reason in this situation, I am really, really, really trying to be the solution, not the problem. So that's no, I'm saying that's why I'm trying to alter things. Like, I really don't follow rules and all that, but I just understand the magnitude of it. And I understand that every little move might lead to something catastrophic. So, yeah, I ain't trying to be out here like Romeo and Juliet and shit. Like, everybody don't need to perish. Like,
that was their family.
it's just like everybody don't need to perish, nigga. Like, yeah, no. Yeah. Hi, I see you. I see you. But yeah, I mean, if honestly, like you said, if it's that deep, if you like absolutely have to, then by all means do it. But I'm more concerned about. No, I'm saying I'm just more concerned about my own safety because I know what kind of health risks I have. So I know that just me being, outside, it might just be like I said, it could be a fucking gas station store run on your way to your boo house, and then now you sick, they sick, but because you a little bit more fucked up than them, now you gotta, you gone because you done made that trip. So, I'm always a worst case scenario type of person. So that's just kind of how I'm looking at it. So I'm trying to just
honestly, you gotta do
be
what's
chill.
best for you.
That's all.
In this kind of situation, because it's no different than like my dad is still working. So like, what the fuck, my stepmama gonna tell him to go? Where he gonna go? Besides home, like the people who are still working are still going to their homes with their families. Like, so it's just, I think as long as everyone's being
right, and
cautious,
you know how dangerous that is.
You said what?
I say, you know how dangerous that is because both of us were at a facility where people have been infected. So
I know, but I'm just saying,
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just kind of like what they said before. Like, most people are gonna get this shit, like, because it's just almost inevitable. Unless they actually decide to quarantine and shut down the whole state for 14 days, where motherfuckers can't go to work nowhere, motherfuckers are still gonna be passing this shit around. Like, I know somebody that work at the hospital and
my nigga, they trying to open up the country by Easter, bro.
It's not happening. Everybody's gonna.
They trying to get this shit running by Easter, bro.
We're gonna be the eggs, the dead eggs. But I mean, to each his own.
Yeah.
I suppose, like. But anyways, the other aspect of this topic I want to talk about was access. So I had an experience this past week or whatever where somebody that I used to date like years ago, multiple years ago, or whatever, came out of nowhere. Now, let me preface this with this saying that I don't really have a lot of bad experiences with any of my exes. Like, I'm pretty cordial with all of them except for one. Um, and this is actually not an ex. We just like dated or talked or whatever. And but I'm pretty cool with most. You know what I'm saying? Most people I dated because I mean, why would they want to let me go? You know what I mean? Hendrix.
All right, buddy.
So at the end of the day, anyways, he hit me up out of nowhere and was just like, oh, like, well, first it was like, oh, hey, you know, whatever. I'm gonna need help filing for unemployment. Can you show me what to do? Da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, just go online. The same thing you did a month ago, but whatever. And so, it's like, it's just like this nigga here. He's like, you know, I'm gonna be on your side. And nigga, shut up, bro. Like, what the fuck, fam? All right. Anyways, he's just like, I'm gonna be.
Oh
on
no!
your side
Wait. Saying that somebody's gonna be on your side of town is bullshit, anyways. But continue.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be on your side of town in a couple, you know, sometime this weekend or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, doing what? And he's like, I'm gonna come see you. And I'm like, ha, skirt. You're gonna be seeing me and my nigga. What are you gonna do over here? So yeah, I had to hold that, and my whole thing is that. So what that made me think. This is how I came to this topic or whatever, because I don't think that feeling is unusual. So Hendrix, I'll ask you because you are a nigga, and I think men are very, very good at this, because I think that women love really hard, and so guys feel like it'll never go away, right? So I wanted to ask why you feel why not you why you think that some men feel like they'll always have that access to you. Like, do they just think that women are gonna stay dumb, or not grow out of them, or never mature, or never get over them? Like, is it like an arrogance thing? Like, what do you think drives men to feel like they can just come around years later like nothing happened?
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Okay.
So
you saying
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess some people feel like it doesn't hurt, male or female. Like, they feel like it doesn't hurt. And honestly, it's just more of a, I don't know. That's weird, because if I know somebody is like not on me, or somebody has moved on, I don't, like, you don't harken back to that. Like, especially like some years going by. Like, I ain't trying to like, oh yeah, let's link up, and I'm trying to see you or X, Y, and Z. No, nigga, that shit dead. So it's dead. Like, we can be cordial, but right, like, oh well, let me let me text this person. I know there's a lot of that shit going on though. Like, a lot of people like texting their ex and shit and all that. Like, no, bro, just stop it. Like, let people move on. Let people do what the fuck they're doing, and yeah, try and find you somebody new. Like, find a new life to ruin. Nigga, don't keep trying to ruin the same life over and over again. Find a new victim, try and ruin them, and then you can go from there. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. But I'm not of that. Like, I'm not of that mindset to where I feel like that's needed. Like, if you just want to do, like, especially like around this time, you want to do like a wellness check on somebody.
Because I feel like that's not true.
I mean, technically, I have continued access to anybody I've dated with modern technology. But as far as a relationship, I've grown and matured to the point to where if that shit over, that shit over.
No, I meant like continue access. Like I can be like they still. I don't know. Like they still gonna be open and ready. Like because like I'm always throwing your ass under the bus. I feel like that's how you you and your ex relationship was. Like y'all felt like
My
y'all
nigga.
had continued access to each other. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I've grown, and that's not it anymore. Did you just say your situation was from a couple of years ago? So yeah, you grow, you try to do
But
better, man.
no,
You try to do better.
that wasn't me. I ain't
A
feel
lot of
like I
people
had
feel
access.
like
I said that motherfucker felt like that. I ain't feel like that. And see, this is the thing. This is
I
the
know, and a lot of times
this
it
is
is that case where it is one sided.
wait, pause one black ass minute. Let me say this here. I think that it is a difference in someone trying to access the access. And what I mean by that is I wholeheartedly feel as if there aren't too many of my exes that would not come back if allowed. I feel like that, but I'm not on that wave. I'm talking about the people that the niggas who be feeling like they have continued access to you treated you wrong is what I'm saying. Like somebody actually like you was like, you know, you was boo boo the fool, or you was the one that was spent and they were spinning you, or they was mistreating you, or like leading you on or whatever, and they like, oh, you know, she still got, you know, got that love for me, and it's like skirt. No, I don't, because everyone has a breaking point and a threshold where they like, you know, actually damn, they look in the mirror like I don't deserve this shit, and they move the fuck on. And so I think that that's different. Like I feel confident in saying that about most of my exes because I mean at the end of the day I'm a cat. But I'm talking about my exes. I'm not thinking about like niggas that I just dated, like or like the casual people. Like how you just gonna casually after being like a hoe? I'm saying this nigga was fucking everybody with a vagina. Okay, from Woodward on down to whatever street. And somehow he thought I was supposed to stay open. And I don't understand that. So I guess that's really more the point I'm saying. Like, niggas that was like on bullshit that thought you was gonna steal, like you was gonna stay stupid. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess that can be women too. Like, you thought he was gonna stay obsessed with your ass. Like, no, sis. I'm sorry. I found some less toxic puss. And I'm better off without you. That type of thing.
No, I get what you're saying. I just feel like it's a case by case basis. I feel like you should definitely guard your access. Like I know a lot of people would say, well, how did he gain the access to even talk to you? So
Well,
yeah, how
I've
did he
never
still
been the
have
same
that
since high
access?
school,
So you know, you kind of left the door open. I'm not saying that, but I know somebody else could say that. Like, well, how was that communication even possible?
Well, I just said how. Because my never been the same since high school. So it's not hard to reach me.
No, I got you.
And I don't have a
Trust
problem
me.
shutting
I
a nigga down.
understand.
So
My number has been the
like,
same for a long
niggas
time as
can,
well.
like, I mean, it happens on a daily basis. And I think that's what anybody, especially if you date somebody, like, this is the thing I want to also point out. If you are dating somebody that is attractive, and I'm not saying, like, I'm just so attractive, but I'm cute or whatever. If you dating somebody that's attractive or that, like, I think that people do this thing where they forget that other people still, like, you, just like you wanted them, other people want them too. We want them too. Give us a shot. Like, and with that being the case, it's just like, niggas slide in my DMs all the time or randomly text me out of the blue all the time. I have the same number. Like, and I don't necessarily block you unless you irritated me. So if it was a thing where it's like you was talking to me and we decided to stop talking, I didn't block you yet. Like, you haven't got on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just block to block. Like, unless you get on my nerves. I usually just, like, take this, like, delete the thread on my phone because I don't give a fuck. Like, or but I don't rarely block. Unless you're being irritating I won't go on the extreme and block you, right? So of course you still have the ability to text my phone, but I'm in control of what I say, right? So I'm in control of how I respond to that. Like, all right, hi, you silly as hell, boy. Like, absolutely the fuck not. You thought,
Yeah,
you
man, I
thought you
keep
had this.
receipts, so it
So
is what it
for
is.
me, it's not like, oh, you gave this person an opportunity to be able to contact you, nigga. Anybody can contact me. If you've known me since I was fucking 15, you have my number. Because it ain't changed. Since I was 15 years old. You know what I mean? And all you're going to do is irritate me and get blocked. And I'm way more swifter with the block when I'm in a nigga, when I have a nigga. Like, ha, block, ha. What you, like, so all you're going to do is get your feelings hurt. But that's unbeknownst to you, I suppose. Like, but it's like, I think it's just, because I do get a thrill out of it sometimes. Like, that entertaining people that's like, think they still, like, have access to you. I don't do it if I'm in a relationship. But when I'm single, it's just like, this nigga really think I want him? That's so crazy. And I'm going to just mess with you. So now I'm the toxic person. But you deserve
You a
it.
sick
So I'm
ass
just messing
nigga,
with
bro.
you. I mean, karma gotta. Sometimes you can't just pray for karma to come down on people. Sometimes you have to be the inflictor. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's just like, you silly as hell, boy. I'm not about to. All I'm gonna do is just play with your emotions. But you earned that. You earned that for sure. But I don't do that no more. I'm growing up. Growing up out here, about to turn 25. So I'm turning over a new leaf. You know what I mean?
All right, guys. So if you're going through any nightmares with quarantine, dating, or if you actually have like something positive to share, be sure to let us know. You can do that at our email, which is
Is this nigga fucking a chicken? All right, it's time to finish.
you can do so at our email, which is as2ampod@gmail.com.
Yes, that email is ask2ampodcast@gmail.com. The number 2. Send any
That is
questions, comments, or concerns.
as2ampodcast@gmail.
I'm sorry.
Do you have anything that's grinding your gears?
Nothing's really grinding my gears, of course, except for all of this bullshit. No, honestly, I'm in good spirits. Like I said, outside of like being worried about people in my life that are working still, I am doing completely fine. I'm not working and I don't really deal with people. I am always social distancing from all of you fuck people in the world. So, that's it. No, wait. Grinding my gears, you motherfuckers that still think this is bullshit. Like, you motherfuckers still partying. Like, we want to be able to go outside eventually. And it's kind of things like, it's like a parent. Like, if you niggas don't get it together, we never gonna be able to have fun again. Like, so I just want your niggas to sit down somewhere. Hendrix, anything grinding your gears?
No, same thing. I completely agree. Like I said, I'm the complete opposite of believing shit that people tell me. But when smart people talk, I tend to listen. And smart people are telling me that this shit is real. We haven't even reached, we pretty much just put our seatbelt on the roller coaster. So just pay attention. Do what the fuck they tell you to do. I know it sucks. It's springtime. The weather nice and shit. Take your ass outside and grill. Do the little FaceTime and shit that everybody doing. You know, niggas is DJing. Niggas is doing yoga. Right. Do Google Hangouts. Just chill with your people. You know, I've been playing hella Modern Warfare this week. So, I'm getting together with my friends on the game. And, we having game nights. I mean, I don't have anything else to do now. So, yeah, I love the choice. So, yeah, just do shit like that. And stay out of the street, man. Leave that for people who...
Pornhub changed their name to Stay In or Stay Home Hub or some shit.
How you know?
Because I went on there, nigga, and I don't even use Pornhub. I use X videos, but I know a lot of people still use Pornhub, you unoriginal bastard. So, go on there for all your stay-at-home porn needs.
Yeah, so where can they hit you up during this time of lockdown and quarantine?
All right, if you want to reach me, KC, and the place to be, you can find me at KC. Wait, I forgot my name. K underscore in real life. That's KAY underscore INREELLIFE. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find me on Facebook at KC That's KAYCEECOLL. Why can't I remember none of my shit? If you want to reach the show, you can reach us at 2 Awkward Millennials on Instagram, and you can reach us at 2 AM Podcast, and number 2 on Twitter and on Facebook. Hendrix, how can I reach you?
If you want to reach me, you can do that on all social media platforms at Nolly Hendrix. That's NOELLYHENDRIX.
Okay, and one more time, that email is ask2ampodcast@gmail.com. And number 2, send any questions, comments, or concerns you may have about anything we discussed on this episode of the show, and we'll be sure to address it next week or through email if you're shy. So, okay, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. Stay healthy and stay safe. Hendrix, do you have any last words for the good people?
Yes, and as always, remember, millennials, boomers,
What?
Gen Z, stay in the fucking house, please.
Stay your ass in the
If you ain't gotta be out, don't go out.
Irritating.
All right,
guys. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of the 2 AM Podcast. We'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.